Okay, folks, good afternoon and a pleasant welcome. This is Spoon TV. We are live in the home of the late Princess Cooper, where the family is about to talk to the media why did they not form part of the government's commission autopsy today. They're going to be telling you why they did not. And here you have the mother, that's the mother of the late Princess Cooper, and his Dr. Momo, who has been on the case with the government of Liberia. And there you have the father of the late Princess Cooper. Remember, the government commissioned an autopsy today, and we were there. We gave you update, and we are now at the home of the family to find out why they did not form part of the autopsy today. They're going to be explaining to you why they were not. My name is James Goudet Flamo, and I'm here with Rufus Divan Kane. So let's join Momo, who is the spokesperson for the family. Welcome, Momo. First, our sympathy to the bereaved family.
Good afternoon, everybody, and good afternoon, conscious man around the world. And also, good afternoon at our own Liberia time. It's saddening to kind of talk because right now we are grieving, we are in sorrow. So it's very hard to talk. So we have been concerned about why the family were not present during the autopsy, and people are trying to. I received some calls, telling me that why Dr. Momo is. This is not about Dr. Momo. This is not about our family. This is about the country, and this is about again the country image. So since our sister passed, I happened to be close to the family and I was available, but then the father was not around to have taken up the case for his daughter. So he called me and asked me that the Momo, please try to help us in this endeavor. So please talk to the people, and everyone was crying and like no one to stand up and even talk. So that's how I decided, as a brother to the late Princess Cooper, I decided to engage the Liberian National Police, and in my own event as a peace-loving citizen of this country, trying to do all my persuasive means to calm the family down, console them, and make sure that the rightful process is being followed. So while in the process, I normally talk to the father, talk to the mother, talk to the other uncles. Like you see, the other uncles are there and the other brothers. So it was like normally be the family consensus because everyone cannot just talk and everyone cannot just crowd it up. They will impede, and someone who loves Liberia dear to his heart, and there's the credibility of our nation, and it has the propensity to destroy the peace and stability of this nation. Like our president will always say, we should maintain the peace that we are enjoying. So I'm in the vanguard of maintaining this peace that we are enjoying. So yesterday, since the pathologists were subpoenaed to carry on an autopsy, we came back as family. We came back as family to talk. I tried to convince the entire family as, oh, come on, let's do this autopsy. But again, Dr. Momo is just like in the parliament. Dr. Momo is just one person. So the entire family is like, oh, Dad, are we going to have a fluorescent studies done? I said, how do I know that such is going to be done? Once it is autopsy, we know that the very best will come out. So each time we have our family meeting until we finally landed to us having the information as to who this pathologist is, how is he, what have he done, where he's school, and all of those things. So that which we send forth through our legal man, through our counsel, our counselor, and our lawyer, our team of lawyers. And it was good on the part of the justice ministry to have actually grant us audience yesterday. I must really commend the justice ministry, because we sat with Dr. Kuli, the justice minister, and again, family member, the father was also present. It was not just Dr. Momo. The father was there on the scene, and in fact, whatsoever thing that they were saying, whatsoever thing that they were demanding, I pinned them down. And I went in front of the justice minister and read them that the family, they are saying that they need forensic investigation from the crime scene to people of interest, evidence, and all of those things down to the body. So I said, okay, I will tell the justice minister, and the justice minister promised to have sent the CV of the pathology. So again, I talked to the family, try to calm them down. Oh no, and we have to be sure, and so try to calm them down. And early this morning, we talked to our big brother, the pathologist, and Dr. Kuli, and then after that, I got back to the family, and okay, this is our finding, and the family be like, oh God, we really want, we really want this, Dr. Momo. You are the one cooling us down. You are the one calming us down. I said, no, you have to calm down. This is what you have to do. You have to calm down. To get justice, you have to be patient-minded. You cannot just rush things. So we are, and being that as a family representation, the family authorized me, say not to attend the autopsy because what they actually requesting, they want help and all of those things for the autopsy. So I said, okay, since that's your request, I went in and talked to our police, our team of pathologists, and I told them that this is the family request, and so please kindly excuse me. And I was leaving, and it was interesting that some people actually wanted my view, Dr. Momo, why are you going? Why are you not staying for it? And I said, I cannot say anything now until I consult my lawyer, which we did, and we left the scene at the JFK Medical Center, and we came back, and I got a word again from the family, that which I sent to the Ministry of Justice, and our counselor, our lawyer is also in the know of that. So that is just exactly what happened. The family really want us to dig deeper. That's just the problem. Thank you.
Okay, if again, our condolences to the bereaved family. You were not part of the autopsy. The government conducted the autopsy through the pathologist. We were there, we witnessed it. What's your next step? Since you were not part of it, what you want the government to do before you observe any further autopsy on the remains of your sister?
The pathologists we have, they did their studies, right? And there are so many things that you have to do. That which I don't know what they actually did because I was not there again. But the family had to authorize me to be in attendance. So the next step of what the family will do, I don't know. They have to come out and say what next the family wants, because again I continue to maintain that I'm just one person. Once the family say, okay, Dr. Momo, we agree, go and sit for the autopsy, I have no other alternative but I can say in this case, I will do everything in my mind, I will do everything in my power as a conscious citizen of this nation, as a peace-loving citizen of this nation, as a citizen I don't want to see anything out of the picture. Let us remain calm until the government go into this matter amicably.
The autopsy already went on today. They conducted the autopsy today. We are awaiting a result. Maybe in a few days, the government is going to update us when they're going to come up with the result. Are you going to be okay with it? You did not attend, or you have another means of contacting contacting another pathologist who will have forensic investigation background? Is the family thinking that way to tell the government we need the autopsy to go on, but we want a pathologist, according to you, that should have background in forensic investigation? Are you guys thinking on that?
So, like I said, our late sister, even though she's a sister to us, but she's a citizen of this country. So the government has all the right to probe into what led to the death of one of its citizens. That which I must employ the government for such. So if the government want to carry on an autopsy, who are we, the family, to say no? If the prisoner was a citizen of this country, the government has to do her own investigation. I believe the government trusts the pathologist, and he's a doctor that can be trusted. But yet they said, I'm telling the request of this family.
Okay.
So what the family is coming up with next, that we don't know. But for now, there where we stand.
Okay, thank you. Do you have any other announcement relating to this event? Maybe the family has announcement to give out to the public as it relates to where you're going to be regarding this entire process. Is there any family announcement that you can just use this?
So like we continue to maintain, there are so many pressure group, and there are some community groupings, there are some conscious-minded grouping, people united for this, people united for that, citizen concern of this. They are contacting the family. But we continue to maintain that we are not going to involve ourselves in any form of violence. We're going to remain civil, and we asking all of our colleagues, our friends, people that are in sympathy with us, to remain civil and trust the government, that the government will actually go into this investigation, and justice will be served Princess Cooper, not just Princess Cooper, but justice will be served the family, not just the family, but justice will be served the Liberian people.
Okay, thank you, Momo. Abel Momo, right? Dr. Abel and Momo. All right, folks, that is it. You listen. Today, the government commission autopsy was conducted. We were there. We witnessed the autopsy. We are awaiting the result. The second autopsy that is currently ongoing has to do with Tokpa, Mr. Tokpa, who also died the very day that Princess passed away. His autopsy is currently ongoing. Princess was the first. So we are awaiting the government of Liberia to come out with the result. But the family was not a part of it today because they believe that those who conducted it have no background in forensic investigation, so they were not part. But you listened to the news conference. So we hope to talk to you again. We hope to talk to the family, and keep following us. We will make sure to give you all of the information you need from the family angle and the government's angle. Until we meet again, James Goodell Flomo and Rufus Divine Cannon reporting from Lokintown. Bye-bye.